Yes, a very good morning to all of you. And now I have started you can say that recording of the lecture. So all of my kids, kindly open your maths notebook in front of you, prepare a proper page and mention a topic. The topic is revision. This will be a kind of a mixed revision today. Mixed revisions in the sense today I will give you a questions of conversions, but in a little bit you can say that I will give you a mixed questions of liters and kilometers and meters as well. So this is something that will help you to, you can say that prepare yourself well for the exam, and you guys will also get the idea that how much you all can you can prepare for the exams. So for the exams point of view, one of the silliest mistake that the students do, they just you can say that confuse in the liters and milliliters, or you can say that sometimes they mix kilometers and meters concept. So all of my boys, for the you can say that to avoid the mistake, whenever even you are preparing your preparation for the exams, kindly mention at the corner for you that 1 kilometer has 1,000 meter. Kindly mention it. Then you can mention it for yourself that 1 meter has 100 centimeter. I'm using capital letters because when I was using a small letters in the girls session, so they will get confused in the L and small and in big L. So that's why I'm using a capital letters. And the important conversion that you have learned in this chapter, that is 1 liter is equal to also 1,000 milliliter. Now, during the test, I observed that the students are the most of the time, the students get confused in this one. In this one, that 1 liter is equal to 100 centimeter. What they were doing, they were even mentioning 1,000 over here as well. Ibrahim Shams, are you doing this work with me on the notebook? And Ryan as well. Okay, Ryan wants to ask a question. Yes, unmute yourself and talk to me. Ryan.
Are we doing this in notebook?
Yes, this is something that I explained, that do it on the notebook. Do you see any my page number that I'm mentioning on the top? No. So it means you all are going to revise the whole work on your notebook. And definitely I will check it on Thursday, inshallah, on your notebook. So do the work, given work on your notebook, because these are very important questions to avoid the mistake, and you all will also notice that what kind of mistakes you all are doing. Ryan, see, you are taking out your notebook now. This is so you can say that surprising that my even board is ready. I mentioned you can say that quantities, and you all are still taking out the notebook from your bag. So please do the work with me. I did not prepare any worksheet because I would like you all.
Mama,
Okay, there is a mama. Yes, somebody is now calling mama for the help, and that must be a boy. Okay, so now mama will be by to help you. This is a whiteboard. The way the teacher like on the write on the whiteboard, the same I will write something on the board. Okay, your first blank is, you all are going to solve these blanks by yourself. I will just declare all the answers at the end of this. So 1 kilometer has how many meters? Fill it and write down your answers by yourself. Okay, the next one, number two is 9 liter is equal to dash milliliters. So write it down. Your second blank is 9 liter has dash milliliters. Okay. Now let's move on to the third one. The third one is very interesting. That is 500 centimeter has, let me just give a proper space, 5 centimeter has how many meters? So this is something that you are going to find out that, no, I just swap. I think I again did a mistake. 500 meter has, I just need to correct my units. See, one single unit in the mistake in the units can spoil your whole question, because if the teacher is giving you a question about meter and you are converting it kilometer, so your question will goes wrong. So first five blanks are these one that you all are going to solve. I'm going to read it for all of you. That 4 kilometer has dash meters. Do this work on your maths notebook. Why the participants are raising their hand? Yes, Raya, Huzefa, unmute yourself and talk to me. Huzefa Malik. Yes.
What is second number blank? Ma'am, your screen is very blur.
My screen is blurred. Okay, number 3 is 500 meter. 500 meter. Okay, I'm just reading. Huzefa, kindly, you can see that stop your video.
Second.
Second one is 9 liter. 9 liter is equal to dash milliliters. Okay. Second, I'm reading it for you, all of you. Okay. And Huzefa, your screen is getting blurred. What you can do, beta, just turn off your video. Close your video camera for a while because it is something that also consume a lot of you can say that MB. So I'm reading the blanks for all of you. Your first blank is 4 kilometer and it has dash meters. The second blank is 9 liter and it has dash milliliter. So you're gonna fill it by yourself. Third one is, I'm reading it for all of you, 500 meter has dash centimeters. Again, I think I just did a mistake in this writing of it. Let me just correct the units because I think two students are again raising hand. I will take your questions for a while. Okay, just wait. Let me just correct it because there is a unit mistake I am doing over here. Let me just, boys, what you all gonna do, it's 500 centimeter because we have a units. Look at this, 0, and convert it into a meter. So write down C over here and cut the C. Okay, just write it down. It's 500 centimeter is equal to dash meter. Previously I write it correctly. Okay, now boys, the same question, but that is given in the different form. How? Your question number point 4 is that 6 kilometer and 59 meter is equal to dash meter. It's one sentence blank. Conversion you all will be done in your mind and then you will solve it. Then you will solve it because you will first need to convert it that 6 kilometer has dash and 59 has dash meter. Yes, Darim, unmute yourself and talk to me. Rayan Tahir, unmute yourself and talk to me.
Ma'am, what is the third blank? It seems like 1,000 meters or no.
Okay, I'm just going.
In the corner, you write 1 kilometer, 1,000 meter, blah blah blah. Ma'am, we have to write that.
Yes, these are the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you have to write it. Darim, I'm going to explain the number 3 1 again. Okay, just wait. Just wait. That is 500 centimeter. That is 500 centimeter and just convert it into a meter. I think that is just because of the, you can see that video panels and so much videos are on. So the MBs get used and the net cameras, that net speed takes a lot of time. Okay, your fourth blank is 6 kilometer and 59 meter has dash meters. So kindly convert it by yourself quickly. Now let's move on to the next blank. Now the same kind of a blanks will be given, but in this type of a questions, your teachers want you to solve this question step by step. You can say that these is a step-by-step questions. How? 6 kilometer and 7 meter is your question. 7 meter is your question. So what you all gonna do, you will look at the pattern of the questions carefully and then you will solve it. How? You will look at the pattern. The pattern is dash meter and then the teacher gave you a plus sign and then she gave you a blank and then she mentioned meter. It means now your teacher wants you to solve this question step by step. Solve this question step by step means you will mention dash meter is equal to dash meter. So now all of you, what you all gonna do, you all will first do a pieces of 6 kilometers. 6 kilometer has 6,000 meter. And I told you a trick in the classroom as well. The second number's value will never be changed. It will come as it is. So 7 will come as it is over here. This is also a trick. In the conversion, you will always convert the first number. The second number will always come as it is. So after converting it, so you will add it 6,000 plus 7. So what will be your answer? You are going to solve it by yourself. Kindly solve it by yourself. And now blank number 6. The blank number 6 is something that's also very interesting. The question is, let me just give a space. The question is, let me pick 3. Yes, 3 meter and 2 centimeter. That's the question. Now the conversion point is first convert it into a centimeter. I'm giving the same questions in the 2 forms. My chat box is continuously, you can see that blinking. So it means the kids are so much interested in the chat, on the chat, talking to each other rather than focusing. Offensive part for me. Okay. So now boys, look at this. The units are mentioned over here. So be very careful what you all will do. First of all, you will convert 3 meters into a centimeters. So convert it, then write down the second number as it is, and then you will mention your answer over here. Okay. Please don't get confused. I'm using a capital letters because in the small letters, when I write a letter L, so it's just like 1. So the girls will get confused in it. So that's why I'm using a capital letter, capital L, capital, you can say that M. You all can mention a small one because small ones are the, you can say that ideal one. Okay, 7 blank that I'm going to mention, that is I'm going to mention over here on this. Okay, because it's difficult to see the numbers from the blank. So your next question is 6 liter and 80 milliliter. My question is to all of you is that solve it. How many milliliter plus milliliter? See, you all are going to first make a pieces of it. There's a background noise at my back as well. Okay, and now you all are going to mention your answer over here. See, I am writing this work with all of you so everybody can complete the work with me. So nobody will get confused. Nobody will get confused in it. Okay, so kindly write, copy it quickly. Yes, I hope so that you all have done this because I am going to erase my board after 2 or 3 minutes. So kindly copy these word problems, and I think it's time to disclose the answers with all of you. And when you will check your answers with me, you can do one thing. If your answer is wrong, you can put a small cross along with the blank. This is something that will help you that's the point where you do the mistake. So everyone, I'm going to disclose the answers of these you can say that questions. So if your answer is correct, that's fine, don't do anything. But if your question answer is wrong, you will put a small cross over there for your convenience. Okay, so 4 kilometer has how many meters? This is something that was explained over here as well. To remember it, for 1 kilometer has 1000, so 4 kilometer has 4,000. So check your zeros as well. This is the most important thing, that your zeros should be, you can say that perfect. If 1 0 is less or more, your answer will be wrong. Okay, 9 liter has dash milliliters. So 9 milliliter has 9,000 milliliters. Okay. Now over here, the question was 500 centimeter has how many meters? So it has 5 meters. The answer is only 5. Okay, because if you want to convert meter into centimeter into meter, so then you can say that it will be in a different form. Okay, now the for question number 4, your answer is 6 kilometer and 59. So boys, what you can do, just convert the 6 kilometer into your mind. 6 kilometer has 6,000, and then you will add 59. You know, in the classroom, in the girls classroom, 1 and 2 girls were strictly, you can say that they were copying. They were just quickly converting it with a proper rough work. They were mentioning 6,000 over here, and then they mentioned 59, and then they add it in a proper rough work corner, and then they're writing their answers to avoid the mistakes. That's what I'm telling you, that you can also use this trick to avoid the mistake, to avoid to add zeros, or you can say removing the zeros in it. You can do a proper rough work for this work as well. So see, your answer is 6059. Kindly check your answers, all of you. Okay, the kids are raising the hand, so let me take a question from them. And I think let me take a question. Yes, Ahil is asking. Yes, Ahil, unmute yourself and talk to me. Huzefa.
Ma'am, I want to tell the next answer.
Okay, tell me the answer of number 5.
Ma'am, ma'am,
607 meter. 6007 meter.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Yes, Huzefa.
ma'am, me too.
Okay, just tell me
Ma'am,
the
me
answer.
too.
Okay,
I tell all.
okay, tell me the answer of number 6. Tell me the answer of number 6.
Number
Yes.
300 centimeter.
Wonderful.
300 centimeter.
Okay.
And
Then
ma'am,
2.
total answer is 302.
Very good. Wonderful. I know the boys wants to share their answers with me. Darim is also raising the hand. So why were you not using a chat box to tell me the answers? So I will keep my chat box open over here in this area and I will check your answers. So if you're done with this work, you can disclose your answer over here. But the students who are, you can say that bit confused in it. So let me disclose the answer one by one for them. Okay. 6 kilometer has 6,000 and the seventh number will come as it is. I told you second number will never be changed. And during the test, few students were adding the zeros at the second place as well. So this is also a trick to remember the second value will never be changed. Okay, so answer is 6007. See the meter has 100 centimeters. So there will be 300 centimeter and then the other number 2 will come as it is and your answer will be 302. Look, I write it down 1000. Okay, yes, 302. Now the answer of 7 blank is 6 liter. 6 liter has 6000 milliliters. So you're gonna add 3000. Now other number 80 will come as it is. It will not be changed. And now after adding these two numbers, your answer will be 6080. This rough work technique is for good for those students who get confused. So you can do a practice by, you can say that looking at your work and doing the proper rough work. This is a technique that I told especially for those kids who get confused. So, okay, I'm going to raise my board because I'm going to have another very interesting task for you. Make sure that you all must have your scale along with you because today you're going to revise another concept of revision. And in this concept, you are going to draw a beaker by yourself. So let me just erase my board and everyone kindly move to the new page. Prepare a new page on your notebook with the proper topic and date and date. Kindly. I'm going to remove my board. Yeah, fair drawing. Yeah, see, it's so easy. It's so easy to clear the board like this. It's, you know, that's not like classwork, like putting up the duster and just raising it. So it's so easy. Everyone prepare a page again on a new page. Topic is revision. Yes, revision for the exams. Hope so that you all will get full marks because I think in the beginning I was thinking it's so difficult to prepare you all so much. You can say that to revise each and every concept, but I think now it's going well. Now it's going well. So make sure that prepare a new page. Very good. The kids are answering me in the chat box. That's wonderful. Okay, now everyone, what you all gonna do? Prepare a new page, mention a revision, and this revision is about drawing a beaker. So in this revision you will draw a measuring beakers by yourself and you will fill it according to the quantity that I'm going to mention for all of you. To take out the new page and hold a scale in your hand, or you can say that hold and draw a beaker. The first beaker will be a little bit big, so I'm going to draw it like this. Look at this. Yes, draw a beaker. I think that's a big one that I draw. But anyhow, the big one will be helpful. The big one will be helpful because the quantities that you will draw over here, it will be, you can say that perfectly, it will be perfectly, you can say that mentioned and visible for all of them. So let me just, you can say that move this text little bit upward and let me just draw it. Okay, so my beaker is here. I don't like it at all because this is something that's over here. The beaker lines are not perfectly joined. So I'm going to erase it and I'm going to use my rough hand scale technique. But you guys need to use a proper scale. Okay, I'm just using a rough technique because I know my jar or beaker will be good enough and visible. Okay, the first beaker one will be little bit big one. Draw it on your notebook because you have a square boxes, so it will be easy for you to follow the square boxes and then draw a beaker. Then you are going to draw another beaker and that will be a little bit smaller than this and draw it by yourself. And the third one is the smaller one that is already drawn in your book, that is 100 ml. Okay, draw these three. Okay, this beaker look like a nose. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, I'm going to redraw it. This look like a nose of someone. Okay, so let me just draw it a little bit. Let me just give it another try. Okay, yes. Yeah, that's better. Oh no, that's so bad. What's happening? Okay, let me just erase it and let me give it a last try. Okay, my mouse is not cooperating, so it just get tilted at any time and then it move inside. Yeah, better. Yes, that's better. On the third time, I just draw a little bit better one. Okay, the most important thing that you all need to remember is the inside bars. I hope so that my three students are also very much well aware of it. What is the value of each bar? On every beaker, you will saw these kind of a bar, small, big. Remember, it always starts with the small one, 50 and then 100. So your have beakers should be have a line, small, big. Please draw these lines with the free hand. Please don't use a scale because the distance between these lines will not be the equal for you and it will be difficult to manage. Okay, draw this line, small, big, small, big, small, big, small, big. Draw these lines, everyone, on the beaker. Small, big, small, big. So remember the name of the quantities of the each beaker, that the small bar represent 50 and the big one represent 100. So my first beaker value is 1000 in my mind. So let me count it: 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. Let me draw a 900 and then we have a 1000. Yes, now the beaker value is 1000. Let me just make its wall a little bit more longer. And I'm going to mention the value of beaker over here, that it is a 1 liter jar. It is a 1 liter jar, and the other one's value is will be 500. So you will draw 500, draw the bars according to the 500. And the last one is a 100 ml. Okay, that's a 100. Okay, as I told you that the 500 beaker has the same values that is represented in 1 liter. Small bar represent 50 and the big one represent 100. Just remember, the small one 50, the other one is 50, the 100. So small, big, small, big, small, big, small, big. I think my 5 slashes are done. 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500. Yes, this beaker is the 500 one. And for 100 ml, you know that each bar represent only 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, and then we have a 51, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 100. See, now you can count it. And I told you the bigger one in the middle represent 50. The bigger one represent 50. So now the task of the day is that you all are going to draw, show me the, you can say that water in this beakers, and the water quantity should be 1 liter. So it means your 1 bar will be filled 1 liter, and the other one is, let me give you a tricky one. The boys are very smart. It should be 410. No, 400 and okay, not 400, 50 and then 60, 70. Okay, 480. Yes, that's a tricky one. I find out a tricky number for boys. 480 ml. Yes, represent the water in it. You are going to show the water level in these beakers. So let me take questions, and meanwhile the boys are drawing the you can say that, drawing these bars. Yes, Mudassar, unmute yourself. Shayan, unmute yourself and talk to me. Arsalan, unmute yourself and talk to me. Yes. Yes, Mudassar.
Good
Shayan.
morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning. Are you that much late that you are saying a good morning to me at the end of the lecture? Okay. Okay, so tell me. Ask me. So
Ma'am,
Bola,
ये शीशा
sorry, ask, unmute yourself again. I just unmuted you because, yes, unmute yourself and talk to me. Mutahir, unmute yourself
मैम
and
ये
talk. Yes.
मैम ये 1 लीटर 600 ml नहीं होगा?
मैंने आपको water quantity show किया that you are going to draw by yourself. How? Let me disclose it. Let me just disclose it for you. Okay. Let me. Mutahir, unmute yourself and talk to me.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I joined the class late, so I don't know what we have to do.
How much late you were late for the class?
Ma'am, I just came in the class.
Oh, you're so late. Okay, draw these beakers on your maths notebook, and then rest of the work you can copy from the recorded lecture. Okay, just draw these beakers on your maths notebook, and let me tell you how to draw. A boy was asking me that, ma'am, this is 560. So I'm going to tell you that how you are going to color. Where is my brush? Let me get my brush. Oh, okay. So boys, what you all gonna do? You will color the beaker. Let me get my pencil as well. Yes, you will just with the pencil. What you can do? You will fill this jar with a color like this. You will color it. Okay. See, I just coloring it like this because I have no other option. So I'm coloring it like that. Okay. This beaker should be filled. The second number was 480. So first of all, you will color 400 in this beaker. 100, 200, 300, and 400, and 450. Even you can do one thing, you can do 400 over here, color it or shade it with your pencil, 400. And 80 is something that you will can color in this jar, that is a 100. So you will copy it 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So that's your 81. So you will color at this level. Okay, see, so now you all can easily represent that what is a quantity of the units that is given over here. So you can easily write down your quantity. That quantity I gave you 1 liter. Why my text is getting yellow? Let me just get my black text again. 1 liter and 480 milliliter. So you are representing the quantities in it by coloring 1 liter. This is 1 liter, so just shade it. Then I just picked up 400 from this beaker, and the 80 is something that I picked up from the last one. This is the way to do this work. Okay, my class timing is getting over. I'm going to take a question. Yes, Huzefa Malik, unmute yourself. Arsalan Ahil, quickly ask me a question.
मैम मैं टीचर से पूछ रहा था आप अब कर रही है मैम वैसे ये हमें इसमें कलर भी करना है मैम ये आपने किया क्या है 1 लीटर 5 मिलीलीटर 100 मिलीलीटर
These are 3 beakers, and you
Ma'am,
are
done.
representing.
मैम ये हमने कॉपी भी बनानी है आपने
Exactly, Huzefa. This is what I said. That draw it. I was telling you that draw it with me on your notebook. That's why we prepare a new page of topic revision. Draw these beakers on your notebook, and then you will represent the bars in it, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 in it. And then you will represent this quantity which is represented over here. Show me this quantity in this beakers by coloring, or you can say that by shading with your pencils. Colors are not important. The most important thing is that you can have an idea that where is 400 in this beaker and where is the 80 value in this beaker. This is something that's very important. Okay, that's all for today. If you have any question, that I will take tomorrow because times is already up. Take care. Bye bye and do it. And if any work is left, attend the class from the Google Classroom. Okay, take care. Bye bye.